So I've been a career paramedic, but this had happened when I've only been one for 5 years. This has never left me to this day, and I shit you not, it happened exactly like this. I was driving home on a rural highway on a rainy afternoon. It was really pouring, and traffic had slowed down to 50 miles per hour. I was following two vehicles, and we rounded a bend on the road. As the small sports car on the opposite side crossed the center lane, it hit an SUV that was leading the three of us vehicles on my side of the road. I immediately pulled over and called 911. It was a bad one. I got out to check everyone. There was wailing coming from the SUV on the side of the road. That's always a good thing, because people are breathing. So I went down to the field, past the ditch, to check on the sports car. There were two young guys in the car. The force of the impact had driven the engine to where the front passenger seat should be. The passenger was still buckled. His crumpled hand grabbed the oh shit handle overhead. The center section of the car shoved into the back seat. The back of the car had peeled away, as had the passenger's top of his head. His jawbone was raw and jagged. He was clearly deceased. But I felt for a pulse anyways, all while listening to the gasping and dragging breath from the driver. No pulse on the passenger. I tried to figure out how to deal with the driver, but there was nothing I could do. The car had literally wrapped around him, and it would have taken the jaws of life to get him out. Listening to his dying breathing, I apologized out loud to him that there's nothing more I could do, and told him I was sorry to leave him, but others needed my help too. In my heart, I knew he'll never make it, so I went to render aid to where I was needed. I did what I could for the family in the SUV. Emergency medical people and the fire service got to the scene and took over. But the whole day, those two guys in the red sports car stayed on my mind. That night, I was home alone and getting ready for bed, with just the bedside lamp on, and I heard something in the hallway. It got loud. It got louder as it came closer down the dark hallway towards my open door. It was like a thump, drag, thump, drag. I absolutely froze. A broken hand curled around the frame of my doorway, and then the kid from the passenger seat was standing there, busted up, just like he was in the car. I'm totally serious. He looked at me, and I can recall exactly the words of what he said. It was something along the lines of, "Hey, my friend, wants you to know he understands. He wants you to know he's okay. We both are. Thanks for trying." He stood there for a few more seconds, just looking at me, and then stepped back into the shadows, let go of the door frame, and I listened to him drag back down the hallway into nothing. I turned on every damn light I could. I slept with the lights on for a full 2 weeks. I clipped out their death notice from the paper later that week. Turns out they were both high school seniors, on their way home from a wrestling tournament. I never had recognized the blonde-headed kid had he come up to me as his healthy, unwrecked self. Freaked me the hell out that he came to me all busted up. I still have the newspaper clippings, and I'll never forget them, nor the ghostly visit. Thanks for listening.